duty, but look at them. Keep all your belongings with you, please. So if you see any suspicious, don't forget to just talk to the staff stewards or any of the policemen around the site. We're all here to help upgrade their house. And do please give generously to the bucket collectors when they walk past you. But look up to the right-hand side now. We're going to take you back to the mid-war period, the heyday of barnstorming, when daredevil pilots who had very few jobs, but they had lots of spare aircraft. It is, of course, the Air Supermatics, Wingwalkers, the magnificent men in their flying machines, and the brave young girls who are on the top of the wing. Get some joint interaction with the team as they go through their paces here. The aircraft looking absolutely magnificent. Taking us back to their time when an extraordinary man called Locklear back in the tail end of the First World War reportedly called out onto his windscreen and tried to repair parts of the aircraft. And that led him thinking, well, if I can do this while I'm flying it, then perhaps I can make a bit of money out of it. And he teamed up with extraordinary and absolute named Ethel there. That's combined with the farm days when the guy could flew around the Midwest, landing on roads and fields, fishing out into villages and saying, well, hi guys, this aircraft, of course, is coming from the trade of Big Norman up at 454 Windham, a lovely airfield there. The new of 5 aircraft they have together, and keep your eyes peeled on the hills. Kirsten and Kirsty on the top wing there, rattling with winds of 150 miles an hour, and still doing absolutely. Fantastic roar of these machines coming from a Pratt Whitney 9-cylinder radial wasp engine on the front end there, performing around about 450 horsepower. Driving that noise, the big Hamilton standard propeller, and when they put all the levers forward in these cockpits, there they go now, swiveling on their little gantries. so somewhat modified from a standard steamer, and I see them just joining, almost looking like they're in formation there as the Chinook starts to go deep out to sea to come on in just a couple of minutes' time. But keep your attention focused on the two steamers there, these beautifully bright in colours, and you'll see also their logo. If you want to have a go at this, you can. You just go to wingwalking.com. You'll see it on the I think it's on the underside of the wing there. You'll see the extra attachments as well. What I do is girls are sitting in, and nonetheless just on performance. It takes quite a lot of competition and hard work to become a wingwalker. We try to issue and give an opportunity a couple of times every few years, and it's hard sought after contest to get a top. Right here today on the front, the same mile with Kirsty, and on the right behind the Martin Carrington with Michelle Kirsten. Kirsten, though, already well in the group for this sort of work, because she used to be a trapeze artist on the other wing leading up front. Katie, already well in the group, and but actually more actively earlier this year involved with helping her parents run the sheep farm and involved in the lambing of over 350 sheep. So busy girl ready to see them, but the team busy all around the road. They have all competition out in the Middle East for events there, and of course also linked to China any time as well. Just maintaining their posture on the no care in the world. Well, Jane started its time out training gliders and also parachutists, and got a lot of time in before discovering the Stearman, which is an aircraft he just loves. Of course, both open cockpits here. The girls, when they drop down, they have to sit there as well. And you'll see some antics during the course of the display when they get a moment, but let's keep our eyes peeled now as they come in for another Daredevil crossover. The same stuff as we've seen during the course of the day, and most only the red arrows use diesel smoke, all the others environmentally friendly baby oil. Martin Carrington acting as the wingman today during the displays, actually the chief pilot, spent most of the time doing all the long-term planning for Airshow acrobatics. It's the most delightful airfield. As I mentioned, we've got 5 of these aircraft all together. Martin's got well in excess of 8,000 hours now. Now repositioning, which means the girls will also be repositioning. Now, the girls can't talk to each other, so you put a word bear that in mind as well. They in their hand signals. They have their own training regime in addition to the pilots practicing the airport work at the same time. Wonderful rasping sound, and they look just as magnificent, don't they? They've got a fair bit of altitude, so no doubt we're going to see them diving down now, and we have to guess whether it's going to be a barrel roll or whether it'll be heading down. And it's all. What a magnificent sight. Of course, the crunches over the years, still wearing the remnants of their last sponsor's brightness colours, but this time with their own aerosymbolic stars represented on the top side of the wing. And of course, those wings, they want to make this also carry a pair of ailerons as well, and that gives them greater agility over the normal Stearman configuration. Lovely big cockpit Stearman, and of course the mainstay of certainly pilot training in North America for many, many years indeed. The girls coming by, have they gone out of their harnesses? It looks very much to me as if they have, and they have indeed. Kirsten now perilously balanced on the leading edge, but nonetheless still waving away to you. Come on everybody, boys, give them away. The girls working really hard to see things. Hanging on by one hand as they get through the literally excess of 100 miles. Well, if they've done that, they'll undoubtedly give us one more opportunity of acrobatic work whilst the boys continue to find safely around the course here. They're starting to go, well, maneuver their way to the trailing edge of the top wing there, and and they put one foot down onto the cockpit, and that foot will be right in front of the pilot's nose as well, because of course that's how they drop back into their own cockpit. This is their little formation on top called the arabesque. This time, of course, when you're holding your foot in one hand and hanging on to the line to the Now, I'm hoping that we might just get one more fine pass from them before they head off backspace. Really tremendous close on Wingwalkers. We'll do that. Yep, and pick that up on the radio behind me here. And last pass coming up for the Wingwalkers. Dave in the lead here, so there's Dave and Kirsty up front, Martin and Kirsty in the back. Do please join in, whatever you got, hats, coats, ice creams, umbrellas, give them a huge Eastbourne and airborne farewell today. Aerobatics Wingwalkers. Well, Martin is trying to give us a bit of a higher turn in there, line past as well. Going to throw in another button with a zero roll. Let's see. Thoroughly enjoying themselves here today. I think we've all learned that after yesterday's rather scuddy and depressing weather. It's great to see the great British summer back again, especially on the Eastbourne steamer.